Hey everybody, Brian the Wild Armenian, Rat Ride Corporate Builder, Mechanic, Real Estate Investor, whatever you want to call me. Don't call me late for lunch. And boy, I got the old notes out today. Wow, what a firestorm happening. And you know, it's a time of reckoning, I tell you, it really is. What we've discovered with Elon Musk, and it's called Doge, Apartment of Efficiency. And a little background on efficiency. Any business, whatever you have to do an inventory once a year, yearly, probably best. I don't know, some of them do quarterly, but yearly. You got to take and consider what's selling and what isn't. You got to get rid of the goods that are costing you money, and why ain't they selling and all that. And that's a business, you know. Well, with Social Security, with apartment, let me back up with Doge. It's basically an apartment of efficiency. Now, Elon Musk is very famous and popular and smart man. I mean, he can land a rocket back on its launch pad, you know, and that's pretty intelligent. And he runs his company. He's very efficient. And it's nice that President Trump has got him aboard to help our country out. And, you know, here's what pisses me off. Excuse my language. But for years, I had to hear about Social Security going to be a solvent. You know, and here I think it's 8 years. You know, and nothing got fixed the last 4 years, or even last whatever. You know, I've been hearing this for a long time, even before the Trump presidency. You know, oh, one day there's not going to be Social Security, you know, because it's going to be broke, you know, and so is the national debt's out of control too. Now, on X, you can go check this out. This is not me saying this. It's on X, which was used formerly was Twitter. Musk changed it to X, and this is something, and this is documented. This is, like I'm saying, I'm not making this up. It's out there right now. Musk owns Twitter, and he put this out there, and it's facts. It's facts, you know. And for example, this is Social Security benefits. You know, the people that Social Security is paying right now, and they went off of what people are collecting. Okay. From right now, from the ages of 70 to 79, 32 million, okay? From the ages of 80 to 89, 15 million. Okay, this is all understandable, which I go along with. Okay, here you go. 90 to 94, only 6 million. Wow. Okay, 101 to 109, 4 million. Okay. There's people, you know, I believe it's probably living every once in a while. I see on like Facebook, somebody will be celebrating their grandparents or great-grandparents, you know, and they have the candle and all that. And I've seen it, and I'm sure a lot of y'all have seen people over 100 years old. Now, here's what gets screwy. 110 to 119 years, there's 3 million. They're paying. These are the people who are still collecting Social Security. You understand this? Okay? Okay, 120 to 124, there's 3.5 million. Okay? Now, Elon Musk made a statement last week. Bring these people up, these people are going to be famous. They've lived, I mean, biblical days, you know, like Moses and people like that. I mean, this gets crazy. This is who's collecting Social Security. Okay, 130 to 139 people are there's 3.9 million people collecting Social Security, okay? 140 to 149, there's 3.5 million people collecting Social Security. Okay, I don't know why this drops off, but 150 to 159, only 1.3 million people are collecting Social Security. Okay, this gets crazy. 160 years of age to 169, 121 million people are collecting Social Security. Come on. Who do you know out there? Have you seen this even on Facebook? Anybody, TikTok, that is 169 years old? Okay? Gets weird. 170 to 179 age. This is age now. There's 6,000 people collecting Social Security. Okay? 180 to 189 is 695. Ages 190 to 199, 498. Ages 200 to 209, there's 879. 210 to 219 age, there's 866 people collecting. Come on. Now, Social Security is paying out $1 trillion for people over the age of people. I mean, people over 150 years old. Come on. So, no wonder Social Security, they said it's going to go bankrupt in 8 years. You know, this ticks me off. I put in Social Security since I was the age, geez, I don't know, I'd have to go back. I'm pretty sure it was 15. I had to get a note from my parents so I could go work at Cash and Carry to bag groceries, and they started collecting then. You know, I put into it. I started collecting at the age of 65. You have the right. I had the right to collect it at the age of 62. I have the right to catch anywhere between 62 to 70 years old, or whenever I'm ready. I have that right because I paid into it, okay? This is nuts, okay? And like I started off this video, any business that does not do an inventory, take on stock, trade, and things, and what's not selling, you know, it will, if you do not take an inventory, it will fail. And if they don't do an inventory on Social Security, it will fail. Now, you know, usually I don't like to talk of politics and stuff like this. This is beyond politics. This is theft to my Social Security, your Social Security. I don't care if you have CDs, lots of money in the bank, whatever. If you put into it, you deserve to get it back. I don't care if you want to collect it at the age of 71. That's your prerogative, okay? I don't care if you collected it, like I said, 65, you know, or 62. That is your right, okay? But when they're going and doing this fraud, this is not right. Now, you know, the Democrats are fighting this. That's scary, you know. Why would they fight this? You know, why don't they get aboard and work with Doge? Why are they fighting Elon Musk? I saw Sharon Crow get rid of her Tesla. What kind of protest? What are you doing? Really? Give me your Tesla. That's about the stupidest thing. I think some people, like Kennedy said, Senator Kennedy said, they passed the 10th exit past crazy. You know, what are you fighting against? Join us. Fix this country. You know, work with the president. Okay, to quit tearing down this country. It's demonic. It is very demonic. So, you know what, I just had to, you know, I'm sorry. I had to blow the steam off, you know, because this is very upsetting to me, and I'm sure hundreds of other people, thousands of other people. So, you know, there's a time and place for a lot of things in life. And when you take stands and protest against something, but when you're protesting against somebody trying to stop fraud, something wrong with you, you know? So anyway, a lot of things important today. Lord Jesus Christ. And he's the one who's going to straighten out this mess in the long run. You know, there's going to come a day when they fight and stop. And if they do victor over Trump, then we're in trouble. Okay, or Elon Musk. They're not going to work with us. We are going to get trouble. Nothing's going to be fixed. If everything goes back to stay the same, we're in trouble. So the only one that can help us is the Lord Jesus Christ, you know. So he's very important today and always will be. And my wife, I better say that, my family, my children, I love them, my friends, my country, USA. We got to go through some growing pains, people. And you folks, please, by all means, please take care of yourself, and God bless you.